Hi everyone, it's Elga. It's been a while since I posted here, but I'm hoping that changes soon. Today I'm sharing playful art journal pages using a mix of my favorite products. I hope you enjoy the video. Your comments really motivate me to keep creating. For this cheerful journal spread, I used an ABstudio art journal base along with their travel journal insert. I think this might just be my favorite notebook format. These rectangular pages are, in my opinion, such a joy to decorate. They allow me to connect the two pages closely with interesting elements. Today, I decided to work with a pure scrapbooking paper collection, a set that never fails to spark my imagination. Part of the paper is covered with clear gesso, while the rest gets a thin layer of white gesso. Gesso is perfect for muting areas of the paper that might distract from adding thin collage paper. Today, I am using a face motif, and since I'll also be working with watercolors, the gesso will serve as an ideal base for my media. For my project, I chose ABstudio rubber stamps, which are known for their incredible detail. Our rubber is top quality when it comes to the sharpness and precision of the stamping, and each stamp is mounted on foam, which provides excellent cushioning during stamping. However, it's important to remember that they are not deeply, so you should avoid pressing too hard. Otherwise, you'll end up printing not only the stamp's design, but also its background. I stamp alternately, once with black ink, then with colored ink. This gives me a nice variety and adds more interest to the background. The inks I'm using are permanent, so they won't smear when exposed to water, which is very important. When it comes to watercolors, I have quite a large collection. In the past, I painted all the flowers for ABstudio's scrapbooking papers using watercolors. I truly recommend professional paints, as the quality is so much higher compared to those you usually find in stationery stores. There are several brands that offer beautiful watercolors in a wide range of colors at reasonable prices. I'll leave the names in the video description so you can check them out online. If you don't currently have any watercolors in your studio, you can easily use sprays, pigments, or acrylic paints diluted with water instead. Once I finish adding a touch of watercolor, I move on to the fun part using ABstudio foils. The surface must be completely dry so that the glue I apply can set properly. I place the foil with the matte side down onto the slightly tacky glue. Before I mastered this transfer technique, I made a few mistakes, so here's my tip. The glue should be tacky, not wet. Your fingers shouldn't slide over it. Instead, it should feel sticky, like the kind of surface a fly might get stuck on. I know it's a funny comparison, but it's the perfect way to describe the consistency you need for the print to transfer well. In our store, you'll find a wide selection of foils, each packed with plenty of elements, enough to last you for many projects. The glue I use for this technique is just a regular paper adhesive. You can find links to all the products I used in the video description. Today, I chose a beautiful paper from the collage collection featuring black and white illustrations of women. I often use these designs on darker surfaces, where I can apply gesso on the back to prevent the underlying pattern from affecting the image. However, when I place it over stamps impressions, I actually enjoy the subtle effect of the design showing through from underneath. In the end, it's entirely up to you how you want to use it and what kind of look you want to achieve. Today I'm not using gesso under the paper because I want the background elements to show through the collage paper. I really like this technique. It creates an interesting effect and adds more depth to the project. From the same foil I used for the transfer, I cut out some elements and adhere them with glossy accents. I also used this medium to create a glossy effect on certain parts of my project, which makes the background look more interesting and dynamic. For adding color to my project, I'm using Prismacolor pencils. I really enjoy working with them because they're soft and blend beautifully, which makes creating smooth transitions and shading so much easier. I hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial and found the techniques I shared inspiring. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let me know in the comments if you liked these ideas and if you plan to try them in your own projects. And don't forget, there's a 20% discount code waiting for you in the video description, valid for purchases in the ABstudio store. The code is available in a limited quantity and only until the end of this week, so make sure to grab it while you can. Happy creating, and I can't wait to read your feedback below.